That one. There we go. Alright. Happy National Roller Coaster Day, everyone. I have about half an hour to do a live stream, and I'm going to do it. Because it's National Roller Coaster Day, and this is my plan to do a live stream today. And here it is. It's a live stream. By the time that most of you get in here, more than likely, it's gonna be like basically over. But I hope that at least some of you are watching. I have the chat open on my phone, so feel free. You see the new update. You'll see in a second. You will see. I saw the new update. I already put it down on my park. I already fixed a couple things. Minor things. I just dropped my phone. I only fixed minor things, and that was just blocking. Because it was dumb the way that they had it. It had one block section at the very end of the ride. The mid-course break was not a block, so I fixed it. So yeah, here we go. It is Roller Coaster Day. Cedar Point announced. Shit, that's the wrong button that I wanted. Yeah, here it is. It's Steel Vengeance. It's a RMC wooden coaster, or rather steel coaster, hybrid coaster. It's very confusing now. There's so many subcategories now, but yeah, it's. Did you name the new gravity group, Woody? Yes, I did. I will get there in a moment, but first, oh, I didn't do that part either. That's the path button. That's not what I wanted. So I don't know what happened, but Planet Coaster is running terrible now. Like, I can't do anything at this second. Oh, there we go. That's better. That was super weird. Yeah, this park I normally get pretty high FPS in, and I'm currently getting about 30 right now, which is not what I want. But yeah, here is Steel Vengeance. They added this today to coincide with Cedar Point's new coaster. It's the only new Cedar Fair coaster that we got in this game. In real life, Great America is getting Railblazer. And I want to talk about that real quick. So, everyone is saying that that is a clone of Wonder Woman. And, technically, yes it is. However, I'm pretty sure that what happened was Great America ordered it first. Because if you look at the spot for, in Vertigo, like where it was, it's really, really small. And then you look at the space where Fiesta Texas is going, where, Power Surge was. I think that's what it's called. I've never been there. I don't know. But it's a huge spot. Like, they could have easily have gotten something different than the Railblazer layout, but they didn't. So what I'm pretty sure happened was they wanted one. They saw the basic layout for Great Americas, and they were like, hey, that can fit in this spot also. Can we do it, and can we also announce it first? And they were like, yeah, whatever. I don't really care. Because, I don't know, it's just kind of a weird layout, and it is kind of the Six Flags thing to do, to just go like the cheaper route with a pre-made thing. But in the past, they have built on the cliff face, and I feel like if they really wanted to, they could have done that with this. And they didn't, so oh well. But yeah, that's cool. We're getting 2 Raptors this year. That is awesome. I didn't think that we would get any this year, even with all the rumors. I was like, yeah, right, they just built a prototype, like, why would they build another one right now? But yeah, we're getting 2 of them this year. King's Dominion is getting Twisted Timbers, which looks like a pretty good RMC. People are saying it's going to be one of the lesser ones, like in the tier of like Wicked Cyclone, Joker, and Storm Chaser. And I don't think any of those really look bad. The only RMC that I've ever been on was Twisted Colossus, and I love that ride, so I have nothing to really compare it to at all. So I love Twisted Colossus. It's my favorite RMC coaster by default, and I'm sure all the other ones are great too. I don't think any of them suck. Let's see. What am I missing? Valley Fair is getting a Larson loop, which seems like a joke, but no, they're really getting a Larson loop. It was only a matter of time until the Cedar Fair parks started getting them, and I think it's fine. It's Valley Fair. They can take what they can get. Canada's Wonderland is getting 2 flats. One of them looks like a Tomahawk, which is the inverted swinging ride. There's kind of one in this game. It's pretty much the same thing. It's why can't I find a problem? Oh yeah, here it is. It's basically one of these, but it's themed to axes, which is very Canadian. They may as well have just themed it to poutine, though. I personally would love a poutine themed coaster. Poutine is like one of my favorite foods ever of all time, so that would be great. Knott's is still up in the air. It hasn't happened yet. I'm really anxious for it, because Knott's is either going to get something really cool, or they're going to get something that's just whatever. Like, I think it's weird that they're announcing it so late in the day. Like, it would make more sense to have done it at around the same time as everyone else, or at least 10 o'clock Pacific time, which would have been about 1 p.m., which still would have been past all the other ones, except for maybe Great Americas, because we're on the same time zone. But, I don't know, like, it has to be something more than just an infinity coaster. And if it is an infinity coaster, then like there's got to be some sort of weird gimmick on it as to like why it would be so late in the day. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out later. But anyways, yeah, that's Steel Vengeance. Really nice. God, this looks like it's gonna be one of the best RMC coasters. Like, it has so much potential to have ridiculous amounts of airtime, and I think that these hills right here are probably a lot smaller than they are in real life. I've only watched the rendering once, so I could be wrong about that. But seeing as how it's roller coaster day, we can't just talk about roller coasters. We should actually build one. Oh, hey, look, it's the hotel that I said I was gonna build, and I placed this here also because I think it's cool to have a swing ride over the edge like a Glenwood Caverns. By the way, I'm not trying to brag, but I kind of am. But I've been going to that park since before it was like a household name. Like when I went, they had this really weird swing ride. It wasn't a screaming swing, but it almost seemed like a prototype, except that instead of it like being like high or like air powered, it just pulled you back and then you just flew over the edge of the cliff, and it was super simple. Like they probably made it themselves, and I don't know, maybe they did, but yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to have one over the cliff, and it's really lagging right now, which is weird. Yeah, I've called this ride right here Cliff Face because you go off of a cliff face and you also face the cliff when you're swinging over, so it's a super stupid name, I'm sorry. And this right here is Soaring Eagles. It's a brown one of these things with some blue and white things, because I don't know, maybe that's what color eagles are. I don't know. I've seen a few in real life. I've seen bald and brown. I think there's brown eagles. But I don't know. Maybe there's blue eagles somewhere. Maybe those are just parrots. But anyways, the Gravity Group RMC whatever thing, its name is Hill Runner, because someone commented saying that I should name it that, and I did. And my cat just jumped on my lap, and that was terrifying because I didn't expect it. Get off the keyboard. I don't want you to play Planet Coaster. But yeah, I like the name. I'm always open to naming things if you guys are if like I build something and I don't name it something, or if I name it something stupid, just give me a different name. I'm probably open to changing the name, unless I'm like really, really partial to it. Alright, let's get to building, and I don't have a lot of time because I'm gonna go out and drink during the announcements. Not at Knott's, I'm just gonna go out to downtown Long Beach where I live and have some beers so I can kind of keep my mind off of being anxious about the announcement, because this is stupid, but I'm really, really anxious for the announcement because I just don't know what they're gonna get. I have no idea. So yeah, let's build something. Let's build a wing rider, because today I was playing Splatoon, as I do, and I was doing a salmon run, which is like the horde mode of the game where you have to fight waves and waves of enemies. And me and my friend Mike, you know, the other person whose name is on the channel but doesn't show up, yeah, we played with someone named I think it was Gale Wind or Gale Wing. Wing Gale? Gale Wing? I think it was Gale Wing. And Mike was like, dude, that's a rad name for like a wing coaster. I was like, huh, next time I build a wing coaster, I'm gonna name it that. So guess what? This is Gale Wing. It's gonna be badass. What I want to do is I want to build a wing coaster like an old school B&M coaster. And let's see, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that right there is already built. That's the new section. So if I hit that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. All right. I'm basically just gonna build a Batman the Ride-ish thing, but it's gonna be a wing coaster. So, alright, I think 33 is pretty good. It's gonna be kind of steep for a lift hill. And yeah, that right there should be good. 147. You know, I'll make that a little bit shorter. Jesus Christ, this lag is terrible. What did this new update do? And there. Now we're gonna go into a drop. And I'm not purposely building this in like the whatever it's called, the 4-meter building thing. It's just kind of happening that way. Oh, maybe I'll start the pull out a little bit sooner. I could bring that up a little bit more right there. Alright, that right there should be a good drop, and now I want to go into a loop, and I'm not going to build it because I'm bad at loops. I'm just going to do the wide vertical loop right, and that should do it. I also want to start this thing testing, because I don't know if it's going to clear. Well, it's 107, that's 155. Yeah, I want this thing to go super, super fast. We'll call it Batwing. Hi Christian, what's up? Hope you guys are still watching. I don't know how accurate my view counter is, but right now it says 1. But it looks like it's probably 2. So hope you guys are enjoying this. And I actually probably want to speed up that lift hill already to about 7-ish. 7. There we go. Okay. And I'll fix all the supports later. I'm probably not going to keep this thing for too long. I don't want to use that terrain either. Anyways, let's just go ahead and go into a tight 0G roll. And we'll go ahead and start going into the roll. Actually, I'll have this thing go here, and then flatten out, and then back down, and down again. There we have it, a very, very basic 0G roll. Oh, that's nice looking. It's got the snap right in the middle. That's good. I'm not heartlining this or anything, so. Oh my god, as I just read that, heartline it. Fine, I'll heartline it. Okay, 0. 180. To there. Down to here. Whoa. No, that's not what I wanted. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think I may have gone too far. Let me see. 33 to that to 33 to, I think, 45. And alright, I'm gonna smooth that, obviously, because that looks bad, and I'm gonna use kind of the 4-meter method, but I'm gonna do it on these gigantic pieces. I'm just gonna do the thing where you click it once, then you go back, and click it once, and you go back. It should still result in a smoother roll with this method, even if it's not the 4-meter sections. That looked pretty good. Alright, now I'm gonna go a little bit more new school. I mean, I guess that element right there is technically kind of new school, but I'm gonna go really new school now, and I'm gonna give it a Immelman. Actually, those are kind of old school. They've been around for a while. That way? No, that's the wrong way. Okay, that way, and then twist it around. And then down, and then... I still think I'm probably rolling this the wrong way. Yeah, that right there seems more like how I probably want this to roll. Yeah, that looks better. All right, now I just need to smooth this thing. How much time do I have left? Okay, I have like 20 minutes to finish this thing. And then I've got to start getting ready to leave. Alright, I can do this. I can do this. Speed build, speed build. No mid-course break, no second half. It's all just one long thing. Well, it's not going to be long. It's going to be pretty short, but it's going to pack a punch. Smooth that real good. Smooth that part real good. Alright. There we go. Cool. It's a pretty nice looking element right there. Yeah, really good speed through that. And now I think I'm going to give this thing a turnaround. I know that's kind of weird because I just had an element where you turn around, but I don't know. I kind of want this like to build something that's kind of like the ampersand on Fury, or is it called the treble clef? I don't know. I feel like that thing has multiple names. I feel like I'm not building that element properly at all right now, or maybe I am. I'm not sure. I've never been on Fury, so I don't know. I think this is kind of what it's like, except it does another thing. Oh no, I'm building whatever this thing is. Like, it's gonna get the job done. And let's do this kind of a high speed thing here. I don't know what I just built, but I'm going with it. There. Okay, let's do some smoothing. Yeah, I feel like this. Yeah, that's more or less the shape of it. I got that looking pretty okay. That right there did compress out more than I wanted, though. Okay. It's the only real downside to building in large pieces. This part. Here also. Okay. Alright. So that's a thing. Where is it? It's going through the loop. And I want to see just how fast this thing takes it. Come on. Alright, with some smoothing, this thing right here can work. I feel like people, or rather the testing thing, doesn't like how snappy it is. That's fine, I don't like it either. So instead we'll change... Ah, shoot. This is why you don't build coasters in a hurry. Alright, cool. That's a hill. That's a thing on this ride. See how that does. Oh, that was a really good hill. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go for the super elongated roll. Alright, so I'm going to build this thing in 45-degree increments. So 90... Just kidding, I'm gonna run into that thing if I do it like that. So... rolls. Corkscrew. Those are things that are on wing coasters that I'm really bad at building. It's a massive corkscrew. Pretty nice hang time through there. Rolls. Yeah, like that, but not as ugly. Oh, geez, why do all of these things just look terrible? Like, I thought there was supposed to be like one thing on this that looked good. I don't even see it. Ew, like that one looks okay. I think that's the one that everyone uses for their heartline rolls. But that's gonna take it way too quick. Probably should work on getting it back to the station somehow. So, how about another little turn thing? Overbank this one. Let's start over that now. This game lags like hell. Like, not even my Cedar Fair Park was lagging this bad. This is very, very strange. I need to check on my computer and make sure it's running okay. The only thing that I've done differently is that I turned off my computer last night when I went to work. But I did it because I had it running for like days, and I was like, well, I guess it's about time that I turned it off. Let's just have this thing fly back to the brakes. Let's cool it on the inversions. I think we're doing okay on that. And maybe just have a roll into the brakes. Maybe here, and then let's do 135. 80. $270. Down to 90. Turn off angle snap. Down to about there. And brakes. And that's about there, so there, there, what's this thing at? 18. So... boom! Perfect. Alright. That's pretty good right there. Right here. Straight section, straight section, straight section, straight section. Delete only these two. Thank you. Alright, now that to there. Yeah, we'll put the transfer shed over here. I can't flatten unbanked track. I would like less of that. Alright. It's basically how I want this ride to go. Maybe I'll do some revisions to it. I don't know. Really depends on if I get around to it, or if I decide to keep this thing. Push. Gosh, this lag is killing this. Hate it. Okay. Alright, I want you to run 2 trains. They're going to be called Gale. Whoa. Jesus Christ. Gale. Alright, Gale Wing. That's the ride. Alright, speaking of ride, let's go on this and see if kill you or not. Oh, getting intense. And down the drop, hitting 11. To a big loop, averaging about 7. Touching's pretty smooth. So that was good. I like that. Maybe don't like that. Oh, that was really good. I like that. That was good. I did not hate that. I mean, the ride needs some work, but other than that, like, everything seemed fine. Yeah, I cannot complain about that. The real evidence, though, is about to show itself with the result readings. 483323167. Not the best I can do. I have a feeling that a lot of it is because of the ending. I probably should have actually had it in the brakes a bit later. Let's see. Excitement. Previous run data. Okay. So that's a good point. That's a good point. There's a low point right here for some reason. Maybe it just needs to be smoothed better because you don't have that right there. I'm averaging in the 6s up into the 8, 7. The roll really kills it, which is a shame because it's kind of a an important element on these, so I don't really want to get rid of it. So, something to consider later on. I'm going to change the color scheme on this ride. Instead of that, I'm going to make it like an orange right there with a silver. No, I want the spine to be silver. Let's you know what? That's not nearly popping enough. Go into there. Wait, where's the blue on this? Is it the cross? The blue is the cross tie. I don't hate that, but supports need to really stand out. And this is going to be the case. There we go. Now that's an interesting color scheme. I feel like that turn right there probably doesn't help too much either. I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this live stream. Actually, you know what? It's not. Now that I've built the roller coaster, let's go over this building right here. So this is my hotel. Like I said, it's going to be based off of the Grand Californian. Maybe a little bit of Great Wolf Lodge in there, but mostly Grand Californian. So this right here is the entrance to it. I'm not going to do a full interior because it's just a lot of work, but I will like have a themed interior. Like I'm not going to put chairs, couches, like concierge or anything like that. Actually, you know what? I really should add concierge to this. That would be a good idea because I can just use the information kiosk and that would be concierge. I did add elevators though. These are elevators. I have these things up top, you know, showing like this is where it is. And they obviously can't function and they don't even really look that good, but I'm sticking with them. As you can see, the monorail beam runs over this building. I'm gonna have a monorail connecting every single hotel together. It's gonna be the main mode of transportation. I'm still debating whether or not I'm even gonna have paths connecting everything, or if I just want to have the main mode of transport be monorail. I feel like having just monorail could be cool, but I'd have to have a bunch of them, and I'd have to have a really, really good time schedule for people to really move around efficiently, so that's still up in the air. I'm gonna have the queue and exit for it over here. You load and exit on the same side because I don't want anything over here. I just want it to be really, really simple, kind of like how the Disneyland monorail is, where you don't enter and exit on different sides. It's all just one thing, and that's fine the way it is. This wall right here, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to build the hotel up this high. This was just so I could place this at a good point so that this wouldn't collide with the side of the building. And I'm debating if I want to add balconies to this section because there is a ride over there on the side of it. So yeah, that's the hotel. It still has a long ways to go, but I'm pretty confident that I haven't bit off more than I can chew, and that I can totally handle building this. I can build a hotel. It's not that difficult. I mean, if anything, it's easier because it's bigger and you can just add more things to it to make it look good. You know what? Let's end this with us riding Steel Vengeance. Where's the train? Oh, there's one heading into the lift right now. Let's go on that one. Alright, so we didn't miss much. And we're going up the lift hill, which they made steeper. mean streaks is not this steep. So I'm really glad that I'm really glad that they decided to RMC it rather than just getting rid of it. Very good on Cedar Fair to even go with RMC, period. I wasn't sure if they ever would, but I'm glad they did. There's really no reason why that they wouldn't, other than that they seem to just be doing Six Flags parks for a while. But ride manufacturers aren't exclusive unless you sign a contract. But I don't know why they would do that. Anyways, here we go down the 200 something foot drop into a 90-degree descent. Kind of stall. It's like a half stall. And up into the mid-course brake, which I'm glad that they kept for capacity's sake. Very smart of Cedar Fair to want that. Second up right there to another kind of outside base turn. Overbank into zero G-roll, more airtime bills, another overbank, kind of an inside hill, another inversion, just for fun, another overbank, and the brakes now. There it is. That is Steel Vengeance. I can tell that they didn't have a whole lot of time to work on this. It's not perfect, but then again, when games make rides that are recreations, they're never perfect. I give it 2 or 3 days until someone puts a better one on the Steam Workshop, and then I'll delete this one and put that one up. But other than that, did a pretty good job. But anyways, thank you all for watching my very impromptu live stream, and to those of you watching it later, thank you also for watching it, and I will see you guys later.